guys. How are you doing? I'm on here a little bit earlier than I normally be. It's currently 5:40 a.m. Central Standard Time. What's going on, guys? It is Wednesday. It's hump day. Checking in. So how are we doing spiritually? What's going on spiritually with you? Are you reading your Bible? Are you going to church? What's really going on? Thank you for coming in this morning. I don't know if that's a robot or a real person, but we're talking about spirituality. What did you do spiritually to connect with God? Whatever I don't know what you guys, I don't know if you're Christian, you're Muslim, um practice Buddhism. I don't know how to pronounce it. Buddhism, I think I'm pronouncing it right. Oh, if you're Catholic, or some people I know, some people don't. What's the other stuff that you got out there? I don't know, but trying to think of. Let's see who else we got that I'm leaving out. Muslim, Christian. You got the ones that practice Buddhism, and you got your Catholics. Let's see. The ones that come around and knock on your door. Lord, I forgot what they are. What are they? It'll come to me sooner or later. But yeah, how are we doing spiritually? Me, myself, I'm a Christian, so I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. So that's why I'm in on there. I do read my Bible. It's a goal of mine to read the whole Bible, which I did last year. That was my goal. One of my goals last year was to read the whole Bible. So I did accomplish that. Was supposed to be losing weight, which I didn't accomplish. Want to lose like 40 pounds. It was 35, but I went up to 40 this year. Didn't do that. So I'm going to try it again starting today, honestly. And I'm last couple of days been trying to get off this whole sweet kick. So today is the start of me eating healthy. I do fast. And people think fasting got something to do with losing weight. Nope, not with me. When I do fast, it's to connect spiritually with the higher power. It's to connect and get closer to God. That's why I fast. I can't speak for other people, but yeah, that's why I fast to get closer to God. Let's see what else. What else encompasses spirituality and being healthy, like spiritually? Make sure we're praying, talking to the Lord, making sure we're straight mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Spiritually, going back to the spiritual part, going to Bible study, make sure we're going to Bible study. If you don't go to Bible study, you don't have to. Some people don't go to Bible study, which I know I don't, but you probably should if you're really trying to understand what um, the Bible is saying, because they really do like a deep, doing Bible study, they really do like a deep dive, tell what it means so people can you can like really understanding what's going on in the Bible. What's up, how are you doing this morning? It is Wednesday, it's hump day. We're talking about spirituality and how we're doing spiritually. Are we praying? Are we reading our Bible? Are we going to Bible study? What's going on with everybody this morning? I know it's early and the people going in and out. I don't know if those are real people or like the YouTube people trying to see what I'm talking about, so they can shoot this out to the algorithm. Keyword algorithm. If you're not talking about anything, then you're not gonna notify anybody. They're not gonna notify anybody and let them know that you're on here. But I'm on here early, so that's another reason. I'm on here kind of early. Normally I'm getting here to 6 o'clock, and the people that know I'm on here don't come on here to 6. So I am on here early, but I'm gonna step away for a second, go get a couple other things to talk about, and then I'll be right back. Okay, but yeah, we're talking about spirituality. I had to step away for a second. Good morning, guys. Good morning. How are we doing? How are we doing this morning? We're talking about spirituality and what do you do for spirituality. Some people meditate. Meditation has to do with spirituality. Some people think that it does. I'll talk about fasting. And if you're feeling like you're moving away from God or Jesus Christ, fasting does help, cleanses your body, um, helps remove toxins out of your body because from eating bad foods and stuff like that. So it clears your head up, clears your mind up. So that's why I fast. I don't know. I was just talking about how people, when I do fast, some of the people that I tell when I am doing it, they go straight to you trying to lose weight. I was like, I don't know how the connection with fasting, how fasting connects with losing weight. People now put to that with that like automatically that all because you're fasting that you is thank you for subscribing that it means that you're trying to lose weight and can have something to do with weight loss, but technically it really doesn't. Technically it really doesn't when it comes to fasting. And it's about having a spiritual connection to God. So that's why I do it, honestly, because when stuff gets rough, man, I start thinking crazy thoughts. I'll be like, okay, I need to fast. I need to pray, step away from the world, what's going on in the world, because the devil be trying to attack me. The devil's trying to attack me sometimes, along with other people. The devil try to attack people. And if you don't have your head on straight, living right, believe in God and have faith in God, he'll take you out, honestly. But how are you guys doing spiritually? Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for hitting that like button. How are you guys doing spiritually? Everything going well? What's W stream? You put W stream. What's that? You good? I didn't ask, but it's great that you're doing well. Well, I did ask how y'all was doing. I'm going through menopause. I'll be forgetting forgetting stuff. I did ask dinner. Your week going well so far? What are we doing this week? I know kids started back to school. Some of us did. Some of them did. I know where I'm at, the kids started back. Oh, okay. See, you taught me something. Oh, you going bowling today? Okay, that's cool. I didn't know what W mean. I didn't know what that meant. I was like, okay, what is that? I have to ask stuff because I am 45. I don't know what some of this stuff means. I had to ask my son the other day what bop meant. What bop meant. Oh, good. Actually, I had to ask my son what bop meant, and it was something else that I seen that I was watching on Instagram. And no, he was watching it. Or was I watching it? No, I think I was watching it. And this dude called this girl or NP something. He said none something player. You probably know what I'm talking about. None something player. Something got to do with a video game. But I didn't know what that meant. But when I looked it up, I was like, okay, that did describe her. So technically the girl, she was a bop and whatever else that N something player, N something P. It was another letter P. I don't know if it was NLP, NP something. I forgot what it was, but yeah. But going back into spirituality, I don't know, people tend to get away from, people say they're spiritual. It's different levels. I don't know kind of spirit. It's different levels to like whole spirituality stuff. Cause some people say they're spiritual, and then you have like that tarot card stuff, which I don't believe in. I don't believe in tarot cards. Or I was into horoscopes. I got away from that because I read my Bible, and it's really not a good thing. After you read your Bible, you understand why it's not, but because it really has nothing to do with God and this. But yeah, I don't do horoscopes, even though I know what my horoscope is. I'm a Pisces, but yeah, I don't really get into like horoscopes and stuff like that. And then people be into like crystals and stuff like that. I don't do that either. I don't believe in that stuff either. I don't do the whole crystals and all that stuff. I was moving toward that at one point, but I was like, nah. I had to take a step back and look at it. And going back to reading my Bible, I'm like, after you read stuff, you're like, okay, now I understand why I shouldn't. So yeah, how everything going this week? Y'all good this week? Eating healthy. Make sure we're getting enough sleep, 7 to 9 hours a day, 7 to 9 hours at night, because people sleep at night. Some people take naps. Make sure we're straight. Make sure we're straight mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Make sure we're going to church. Do we go to church? Do you guys go to church? If you don't, do you watch church? Some people go to non-denominational churches, which I do understand. It says in about non-denominational. We don't have, but yeah. Do you guys go to church? The person that's on here, do you go to church? If not, do you watch it? I was telling the other day on here, I was saying that you should Bishop Dale C. Bronner, Word of Faith in Atlanta. He's a good preacher. I was going to that church when I was up there in Georgia, because we was like right up the street from it. And it was like right there literally like right there next to us, not too far away from where me and my husband at the time lived, which that area, it was like not too good of an area where we was living, but it was cheap. And then the cops knocked on our door one night. I think they was really casing my apartment. We had just moved in. It had been 2 weeks after we moved in there. My husband worked late at night. The cops knocked on my door asking, did somebody live there? I was like, no. I was like, I don't even know who that is. I said, me and my husband just moved in here 2 weeks ago. I was like, I don't know who that is. They was like, is anybody in here with you? I was like, no. Technically, it was my son, but he was like little and he was asleep. I was like, Lord, please don't let my son wake up, because one of the cops had his hand on a gun. I don't know, it was about 5 or 6 of them. Had his hand, and one of them was ready to pull, because he had his hand on his gun about ready to shoot. I'm like, why you, I want to say, why you got your, do I look like a threat? I'm like, I had on my night clothes. I'm like, you can see I ain't got nothing. Didn't have no shoes. Had on like a house dress. It ain't nothing that I could have hid anywhere, honestly, because you could tell if I had something. Because you actually woke me up out of bed. I was asleep. But yeah, just putting that story out there. I don't know. I'm sorry, all black people aren't bad. We all aren't criminals. We all aren't thieves. Just like all white people aren't racist. So please stop. Hope people stop putting people in boxes and stereotyping and generalizing people, cause that's not right. Some people, all races have bad people. I don't know why people want to act like they don't. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. All races have bad people. And there's not no race out here that can say that everybody's good, because it's not true. It's not true. So everybody got bad apples. Every race have bad apples. White, black, Asian, Indian, Native American. I don't care what it is. All races got some bad people. You can be from Haiti. You can be from Trinidad. You can be from Jamaica. Everybody got bad people. I don't care where you're from. Africa, Italy, France. I don't care where you're from. Everybody got bad people. But little switches, gonna switch it up a little bit with some of my spirituality. I was asking people, did they go to church? Do you read your Bible? What's going on with you guys spiritually? Trying to stay on this whole spiritual kick. At the deterrent start talking about something else. What are you doing spiritually for yourself? How do you stay spiritually connected, whether it's through prayer, going to church, reading your Bible, going to Bible study? How do we stay connected to the higher power, to the, I don't know, some people say the universe, God made the universe. So how do, whatever you believe, how do you stay connected spiritually? Long as you treat people good. I'm on that wavelength where long as you treat people good, long as you treat people with kindness, and not out here hating people for no reason because they race. I'm like, how can you hate somebody because of the color of their skin? I'm like, that is the most weirdest thing ever. Nobody haven't did anything to harm you. You or your family. They just living their life, not doing nothing to anybody, but you don't like them because of the color of their skin. So trying to still figure that out. So that's evil in itself. That's the devil in itself. And then they want to say they're Christian, but how can you be Christian when God is love? You want to say you're Christian, you believe in God and all that, but how can you when you're out here not liking other people because of their race? So that's not of God. That's of the devil. So just make it make sense. Make it make sense, because it doesn't add up when you say you're Christian, you believe in God, and you're all about God, but you don't have Christian values, you don't have Christian morals, and it doesn't align with God. So your actions doesn't align with God. So therefore, you can't believe in God, and you can't say you're Christian, and because your morals and your values don't align with what God stands for. So I just want to put that out there. But let's see what time it is, because I'm about to get off. I was trying to see, it's 6 o'clock. This is what time I normally get on here. Normally get on here at 6 a.m. I got on here like 20 minutes early. Normally get on here at 6 a.m. So I'm gonna switch it up. See if anybody else comes on here. The people that normally come on here at 6 o'clock. in the morning because I did get on here early. It's 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is Waking Up with Tasha. Waking Up with Tasha. We was talking about spirituality. How do we connect spiritually with God? How do what do you do for spirituality? So just putting those questions out there if anybody wants to answer. What are we doing spiritually for our faith, for our belief? What are we doing spiritually? I notice people don't like talking about spirituality, don't like talking about God, don't like talking about Jesus because I think some people are just like in denial and don't want to take a look in the mirror. I know we all got flaws. We all nobody's perfect, but we have to have some kind of connection to something to make us like live right. So if you know that something is a sin, you're not gonna do it because I believe in heaven and hell. I would really believe in heaven and hell, and I'm not trying to go to hell because I don't want to be there. But and I believe in good and evil. I believe there's good. I believe there's evil, and it's proof of that every day in this world. It's proof of that every day in this world of evil. And it's the way stuff happening now. Now it's like out here, it's perfect. You can see that evil does exist, Satan does exist, because he uses people to do his work. I call them minions, the devil's minions. But yeah, he got his minions out here doing his dirty work for him, where he uses people. And once he uses you, he ends your life. Because once the devil don't need you no more, you're out of here. Because I seen it. But moving on, talking to some entertainment news. People still talking about Jamal Bryant and his wife and that dress that she was wearing for the gala event. I think it was for like the end. They was raising money. I'm gonna say allegedly. I don't know. I forgot. It was it was a benefit to raise money for some organization. But they're still talking about the dress and how it being flesh tone. They're still talking about that. Let's see what else they're talking about. Drake, and the whole RICO charge for that whole gambling thing, whatever he was doing with the whole gambling site. But they're still out there. The little boy that went missing here in Alabama, he was 4. They did find him. He wasn't alive. His dog was with him. And they said it was no allegedly they said it was no foul play, but they don't know. They gotta wait till they get the autopsy results to find out what happened to it, because it was cold. It was cold. Could have got too cold. The boy was 4, so ain't no telling what happened to that child. But let's see what's still out there. Tyler Perry allegedly he's been sued for sexual assault again by another man allegedly. So that's what's out there. And then Will Smith, he's been sued too by an electric violinist named Brian King Joseph, suing Will Smith, alleging sexual harassment and wrongful termination and retaliation. All this is allegedly. And Smith lawyers denies the allegations, calling them false, baseless, and reckless, saying that the violinist that's suing Will Smith for sexual harassment is lying about what happened. It says he was hired to perform. This Brian guy was hired to perform on the 2025 based on a true story tour. Then he was fired before the tour began in Europe and the UK. So Brian alleges that someone intruded into his hotel. Keyword alleges that someone, that someone he was talking about Will, that Will allegedly went into his hotel room and left a note implying he would be sexually assaulted, which led to the Brian guy having PTSD, having financial hardship, and that was after he was fired from the tour. Other entertainment news, if you haven't heard, Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre split up. Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre split up, so they're not together. And the women went straight to Aaron. I went to read the comments under that picture he posted the other day, a couple days ago. They went straight to his comments, trying to see. I don't know why people think that somebody like Aaron Pierre would actually entertain them, especially like regular people. That man ain't stunned nobody. And I really think, if you ask me, I ain't gonna say that, but I really, I really don't think he likes women. That's just my point of view. I don't know if he does or he don't. But Tiana Taylor, she kind of manly and she kind of tomboyish too. So she got that boy side to her, and that masculine energy to her. Tiana Taylor got masculine energy to her. Like me, I'm tomboyish, but I think she more tomboyish than me. She got more of masculine energy to her than I do. So I don't know if Aaron Pierre, he might be bi. He might like men and women, because he is like real. He too pretty for me. I'm sorry, Aaron Pierre. He like way too pretty. he got like feminine energy. I don't know why. But Aaron Pierre, he got that feminine energy to him. But yeah, Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre did split up. They're not together anymore. They split after less than a year. And this, I think, I don't know, it's been more than 4 days now. But they broke up news comes after unconfirmed rumors began popping up online that they had parted. The reason why is unclear. Everybody knows Tiana Taylor got divorced from Iman Shumpert. This was back in 2023 for cruel treatment and extreme narcissistic behavior, alleging emotional, mental abuse, and infidelity. And she said, noting his jealousy and insecurity about her fame as contributing factors. So yeah, but Aaron Pierre is now single, which I don't know. People were saying that it was like the only reason they was together for like promotional reasons, which is very possible. It's very possible they could have been together. Yeah, there's probably just roommates living in the same house, different ends. We don't even know if they was on. He could have been sleeping in another part of the house. We don't even know if they was even living in the same house. So if we don't know what was going on with them. But I don't even know why people care about celebrities and what's going on with them, because I'm like, nobody ain't paying my bills. I got my own issues. I like, so I don't want to pay my bills. I don't know. People are too involved in celebrities' lives. Hi, Theo. People are too involved in celebrities' lives. I'm like, it really don't even matter. It's not that serious when it comes to these celebrities and stuff like that. But good morning. How you guys are doing? I came on here early. I was on here early. I got on here like normally I come on here to like 6 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is Waking Up with Tasha. I am Tasha for the new people. Trying to, I don't know, I think I put it in like the description that I was 4 people away from 500 subscribers. I'm trying to get this 500 subscribers. People, technically I should have it, but people have this habit of subscribing and then unsubscribing, which I don't know why they do. I know I have a lot of children on here playing, because if you're an adult, you wouldn't subscribe or unsubscribe unless you, I don't know, it's silly. I'm like, just subscribe. You ain't gotta watch. You can subscribe, just walk away and go watch somebody else's content. Just subscribe and leave it there. You really don't have to watch. But yeah, how are you guys doing this Wednesday? It is Wednesday, the middle of the week. What's going on? What's happening? I was talking about spirituality earlier, about reading your Bible, staying spiritually connected to God, believing in Jesus Christ, going to church, praying. You gotta believe in something, whether it's you're Muslim, you believe in Allah, Asian, whatever. As long as I don't do the atheist stuff. I ain't too keen on the atheist stuff, because you gotta live right. So you gotta have some kind of morals and values to align with living right. As long as you're being good, I'm the type of person, as long as you're being good to people and being kind to people, caring for people, putting love into this world, that's all I care about. If you're not out here hating on people, being negative to people, being toxic to people, treating people bad, that's all I want. I'm like good energy, positive energy, loving one another, caring for one another, being kind to each other, being nice to each other, not being bad, being good, being positive. That's what matters. That's what matters to me. Honestly, that's all that matters to me. So you can be on the side of good, you can be on the side of bad. Just choose. You're going to be good, you're going to be evil. You got a choice. But is everything going well this week with you guys? How's everything going this week? I was talking about some stuff that was going on with the news with Jamal Bryant and his wife. People was talking about that dress she was wearing, how it was too scantily clad, which to me it was. I'm sorry, but when you giving the illusion that you're nude, that's a problem, because that leads to lust. That's lust, having a lustful spirit, which is not godly. You lead men, this basically temptation. I don't know, why would you want men to lust after your wife and put that temptation out there to other men? So I'm like, and you're is it a bishop? Yeah, he a bishop, Bishop Jamal. But why would you want men lusting after your wife? Something's wrong with that picture if you want other men to lust after your wife. So you putting that temptation out there, and then if something happened to her, then what you gonna say? That it was the only man's fault? But you put the picture in their head for them to lust after her. So you can take that route. What's up? How you doing, Theo? I think I spoke to you, but I don't think there's nobody on here. Everybody left. But I'm about to get off because probably have to take my son to school in a minute. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Have you guys eaten a good breakfast? Have you eaten a good breakfast? Are we eating healthy? Make sure we're working out, reading our Bible, going to church, going to Bible study, stay prayed up, believe in God, have faith in God. You can't tell me that God don't exist, because I know he does. Can't tell me he don't, because he done brought me through a lot of stuff. It's stuff where I know I could have been dead right now multiple times. And something happened in those moments, and it was higher than human. It wasn't anything human. I can tell you that, because no human didn't save me. So It was something bigger than all of us. So you can't tell me God don't exist, because I know he does. Because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be here. And that's just a hard fact. Hard fact, because a lot of stuff done happen. And stuff happen daily to show me that God exists. Because it's moments where I know I could be homeless. Me and my child could be on the street. But we're not, because God makes stuff happen. He makes it happen to the point to where we have everything we need, which is all that matters. We got everything we need: food, clothes, shelter. If it's cold outside, we got heat. We got clean water. Pretty healthy. Really ain't sick. And a couple issues that I have, that can be fixed by eating right. That's why I'm trying to eat right and cut out these carbs, cut out these sugar, processed foods, all this. So, gotta live right. Make sure we're living right. But I'm about to wrap this up and end it here. I don't think too many people aren't responding. So, I'm about to get off. Like I said, y'all can check me out on here. Check out my shorts. I also write poetry. That was the main reason I started this stuff. Was I started out doing stories on those shorts, promoting my poetry. I do snippets. I read snippets of poems I've written. If you want the full version, you can DM me on my Instagram page, which is Latasha, LATASHAMEKO. On my Instagram page, it's $25 for a frame version, which I decorated. I frame it, mail it off to you, and some of the costs, which you can DM me if you're really interested. I'll tell you what the price is, which I charge $25 if I have to mail it to you, because I got to get the packaging and all that stuff to mail it off to you wherever you are. And I don't do out of country. I only do people in the United States, because I did that one time and I ended up losing money. I sent some to Canada, and it cost me more to send it than it did to pay for make the stuff. But yeah, so I really lost money when I sent it to one guy in Canada. So I don't do out of country stuff. But I'm on here at 6 a.m. for Waking Up with Tasha, 6 p.m. for the mental health check-in. All this is Central Standard Time, and that's Monday through Friday. And I do my silent lives at 9 p.m. 7 days a week, Sunday through Saturday. But God bless and have a blessed day, y'all. Be kind to each other. Love one another. Be kind to yourself. Care for yourself. Care for one another. God bless.